these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. From deep, it's White. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Pulls it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice. Long way to go on second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Hits inside, it's Shelton. Knocked down immediately. They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. From the gun. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Searching for space. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And Kamario Taylor will be running the show. There was a lot of interest in him in the offseason. He's a guy that they are excited to give the reins to this offense. Great place to start for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Off play action on first down. Rolls right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Lots of room to run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rush is on. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. From the gun, it's Shelton. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and long here. Quarterback keep. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here's a give to Washington. He's past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Washington. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and short. Taylor wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that Saturday.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Bryson Washington. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. They'll try to run it with Washington. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside. It's Shelton. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Makes a grab on the shot. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, MTSU. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Sometimes you hope a return will give you good field position. Sometimes it puts a touchdown on the board like that 93-yarder just did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Offense set on first down. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. This time they'll throw it. Got his man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
That's caught. It's Shelton. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They'll give it to Washington. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up third and inches.
They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
And that's an interesting call.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on fourth down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Tigers will have it first and 10. Handoff, Washington goes left. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Taylor wants to throw it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll give it to Washington. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. He's got 59 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. They got 5 yards on the play, second and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Flips it out to the back. Brings it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Auburn. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Drops back on first down. It's complete on the right side. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? He'll keep it on second down. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fresh center downs going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't...
Oh, he found a space on the right. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Tells the run, wants to pass. Caught! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll keep it himself. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Fitted in the window for the score.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Pass to 6. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Taylor wants to throw. Look out! Still running at the 35. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
That's another big run, and that's not surprising, honestly, guys, considering how much success he had in the first half. He was running wild against this defense, so let's not change anything. Let's just go back out. Let's pound the rock.
Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Coming out with it, it's White. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field, the offense ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Shelton. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Left side is Collins. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Rush right in his face. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Almost had the completion, just missed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking outside, it's Shelton. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Fights off a defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Third quarter here, second and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Kane. At the 35, he's open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Tigers will line it up on first and 10. They'll give it to Washington. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Washington again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Throws for the tight end. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. The throw finds the tight end. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Turns it upfield. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Flying down the left side. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? The run inside. It's Shelton. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Williams. Out wide right, it's Hodges. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Takes the handoff, it's White. Turning it on at the 30. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On first down, it's Bryson Washington again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Washington. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going with the counter play here. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll go to the counter. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to Washington again. He's got enough. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give it to Washington. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdowns.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. run in the red zone. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the option. Now the pitch. Bulldozes his way through. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense, to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Straight ahead, it's Clemens. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just smothered on the play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Here's a throw downfield late. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And here comes the punt team. Fields the punt. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Sees a crease. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
You haven't seen that happen too often tonight, taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the 2nd level of this defense, and because of his talent and ability, it's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them that last play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
Trying to run, it's Washington. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.